What a lovely day. What a lovely fucking wet day.
Rising coronavirus cases, the Daily Star suggests ministers go to the bottom of the class. Not quite well at the moment.
You know, in this battle for the soul of America, democracy prevailed. We, the people, voted.
That's his fucking snake tongue getting caught up
Integrity of our
with his
elections
prosthetic
remains
human
intact.
tongue.
And now it's time to turn the page, as we've done throughout our history.
Now, you mentioned the fact that the Attorney General,
That's
Bill
because
Barr,
he's
is
just
going
ate a
to be
mouse.
leaving his post. The age-old
Oh,
question.
He just done a V on it. He went,
Well, I think if he hadn't jumped, he would have.
He's got a mouse in his fridge.
Let's put it like that.
That's what it is.
Donald Trump had made clear his utter disappointment. Donald Trump has not said a word since Joe Biden has spoken. That is a rare silence on an evening when you'd have thought that the president would have wanted to retaliate.
John Sopel.
You wait.
It is now 12
You
minutes
wait.
to 8, and it's time for Thought for the Day. The speaker this morning is Rabbi Jonathan Wittenberg, the senior rabbi of Masorti Judaism.
Of course.
Good morning. Fingers reaching out to touch across generations. And despair can follow. I fingers people. What's Hanukkah or Christmas without all one's family and fingers and friends? I fingers young people.
Why are the
Where's
faithful-
the safe world with a place for all? It's
Why
a
are the
tough
faithful
time to
letting
find
this
hope,
happen?
which is why it fingers so much.
But of course, sadly, this is a year that you haven't been able to celebrate that milestone because she has deteriorated in the year.
Yeah, been fucking murdered.
She got very unlike her character.
She's in the middle of being murdered. That's what's happening.
She got wanderlust, and we decided it'd be a good idea to try the care home. So we went in for a fortnight. Then
Care homes,
I lived
the
there
concentration
and
camps
came
of the
back to
21st century.
staying.
Terribly difficult, I imagine, after those 55 years together, to finally close the door and to leave her in the home alone.
No.
I don't even think the Nazis ran their concentration camps as cruelly as care homes have this year.
You talked about that.
Joseph Mengele would be like, whoa,
The last time,
hold there with your corona.
she said it was a picture of Michael.
I just wanted to like splice dog limbs onto them and
She
shit.
talks to her about
I just wanted to like amputate their heads and put them in fish tanks and that. But what you doing? This is well cruel what you're doing.
conversation.
Now, you had hopes, didn't you, that you might find a way to spend...
Care homes in the UK are ran more like Tenko.
Plan, and has it come on?
More like fucking Burmese prisoner war camps.
The day after we came off there together,
Dehydration, tick.
emailed me to say that she'd love for me to be able to spend
Solitary confinement,
in the care home.
tick.
That was it.
Fucking
Tried
bastards.
again, and then last Friday I got a reply.
The
that said,
fucking
"Listen, I haven't
bastards.
worked
The
in the
fucking-
care home for 14 days. Well, 14 days started that
The
day.
fucking,
so that was
the fucking bastards.
So I said, the government just announced it.
Rolo. I had me last Rolo.
She said no.
No one could give it to. I would have offered it to you, but you weren't here, were you?
How frustrating was it?
Cruel fucking
There
bastards.
wasn't enough time.
Yeah.
The level of cruelty this year, fucking Nora.
Asked the questions 2 months ago.
And what's the alternative? Is it possible to see Tricia...
Stabbing every BBC presenter in the face, that's a possibility.
Today I can't see her at all. I just learned that today.
Fucking hang them all from trees.
Tricia, Christmas has always been very special.
There's not many trees up here, but there's enough trees still to hang
Started getting
people.
presents in August, wanted to put the decorations
Fucking
up
bastards.
and
Christmas is going to be fucking pointless this year for a lot of people.
Michael, I know when we last spoke, and it must be so painful reliving this, but when we last spoke, you said you wanted to hold her, but you feared that she wouldn't remember you. Are you still waiting for that moment where you can hold her?
I want to hold her, and I do think that if I had been able to hold her earlier, she wouldn't be in anything like the stage she is.
So finally, Michael, when you look back at this 2020,
Who do you want to stab?
feel that COVID has shone a light on something wrong in our society, something that
No,
we
yeah,
have got wrong.
fucking
that we're
COVID.
careful.
That's what's wrong.
Absolutely. I mean,
Oh, do you think COVID is, you know, pointed out how cruel we all are?
then
I reckon
I've
so.
paid a fortune for this car.
I reckon it's done
I sold my
that
house.
fucking
moving
spot
house.
on.
Michael, we wish you a happy Christmas, in touch with
Even
Tricia.
though you're not
and
going to
with
have a happy
children.
Christmas, you're going to have a
And thank you
shit
so much for talking
Christmas.
to us.
Thank you, Nick, for being such a good listener.
We certainly do.
Take your mask off.
That's the pattern.
Thanks, Louise. It
Take
is
your
the
fucking
weather
dumb mask off.
Double
Fucking
weather.
dumb mask prick.
BBC Sounds. Spend time with some extra friends this Christmas without bursting any bubbles. Enjoy
Fucking
a
mask
cocktail of music
bastards.
with Iggy Pop on
You
Six
mask
Music.
bastard.
My Christmas Day show for a session and a chat.
Join Joe Lycett.
I love this little roundabout.
on Radio 2.
It's everyone's
You're
favourite
wicked in a
season of the
go-kart.
year, Eating whatever Christmas chocolate I can get my mitts on.
Fuck
In
off.
southeast London until 10 o'clock this morning to
Fuck off,
avoid
innit?
advised schools to
Fucking
close early
cunts.
for the Christmas break and to move lessons online for the rest of the week. The Borough of Greenwich wrote to head teachers and parents on
Fucking
Sunday,
bastards.
citing an extreme risk from a surge.
The fucking bastards.
Government sources have denied newspaper reports that they might scrap the planned relaxation of COVID restrictions at Christmas, when 3 households will be able to mix
See, they're
indoors.
gonna fuck your Christmas up.
Speaking on this programme, the
Fuck
Mayor
your
of London,
Christmas.
Steve Khan, urged a rethink, as our political correspondent
Fuck
Esther
Santa.
Martin reports.
As millions more people are about
Fuck
to live with
Rudolph.
stricter rules, and with the emergence of a new strain of coronavirus,
Oh,
and
new strains like that doesn't happen every fucking year with any fucking coronavirus.
Over 5 days.
Oh, it's
6
mutated.
Of no more than
Of course it's fucking mutated. You fucking mutant.
Personal responsibility.
What are you doing?
While England's Chief Medical Officer Chris Whitty suggested that temporary change did not mean people should use it to its full extent. But speaking on this programme in the last
Smash
hour,
all these
London
cunts in the
Mayor
face
Steve
now.
Khan said there could be a relaxation that's less as
Fucking
as
cunts.
unsafe than the one currently planned.
Every single person on this fucking mainline bullshit
allowing households
is singing from the same bullshit hymn book.
Inevitably, when people are in their own households,
The bullshitting book of hymns of bullshit.
Many people may have the virus, not realise it. They could pass the virus on to an older relation.
Some scientists and
Wankers,
health
fucking
experts also
wankers.
raised concerns about the relaxation, while a number of MPs have voiced doubts. The Christmas bubble plan was agreed by all 4 nations. But
Fuck,
this morning, a senior
fuck it.
UK
Just get rid of
government
all of
source said
it.
there were no plans to review it.
Chuck your fucking tree out in the
industry
road.
is warning that London's move
Throw
into
your
Tier
fucking
3
ball
will put
balls at the
thousands of jobs
postman.
at risk. The trade body UK Hospitality described the government's decision to close pubs, bars, restaurants and hotels.
Set fire to every Amazon fucking vehicle you see.
From Michelin
That should be the only Christmas decorations. Amazon vehicles on fire at the side of the road.
Facing the toughest of restrictions, and with less than 48 hours notice, which has left many of them scrambling to cancel
Fucking
bookings
cunts.
and deal with surplus food. London's taken a huge economic hit from the pandemic, as workers and tourists have largely stayed away from the centre. Businesses had been relying on this crucial pre-Christmas season.
Well, they should have more protests then, shouldn't
January
they?
and February, traditionally quiet months.
Tie in the
Business
protests with your
campaign group
Christmas
London
shopping.
Process, moving into Tier 3.
Oh, what are we
Disappointing
protesting?
for
Oh,
Londoners, and a terrible blow
we're
to the
protesting
capital's
about,
hospitality, leisure and cultural
importing
sectors.
cheap Chinese plastic goods. We're gonna protest for 3 hours and then we're all off to Poundland to buy each other's Christmas presents.
4.9%, up slightly on the month before. The number of
So,
UK
12
workers
o'clock,
on payrolls
criticise
by
the
more
Chinese
than 100,000
capitalist
between
fucking ecological disaster, what we all fund.
Statistics told us those
And then 1 o'clock we're all going to Poundland to spend 99 pence individually on each relative.
Coronaviruses mutate all the time. This means that a virus's genetic code changes, and this in turn can alter its properties. In the vast majority of cases, the changes are small and insignificant, but occasionally
now
they're
we're all
sufficient
gonna lose
to alter
a
the
leg.
virus's ability to transmit disease, and viruses achieve this by becoming less deadly.
They're telling you.
To assess what, if any, practical
They're just
differences there
telling
might
you.
be between the two.
They're
And as a
telling you
precaution to
that
understand
they're
any
ruining
potential
your
risk
life
the
for
variant may
nothing.
pose.
mix. And the sad fact is that when people gather and mix, particularly in indoor environments, that is conducive to the virus moving around.
Fuck off!
That. And obviously, the more transmissible the virus is, one needs to be in controlling the social distancing.
No!
And that idea of social mixing indoors
fuck off.
is of
They
Christmas,
should
isn't it?
fuck
Do you think
off.
that needs to be looked at?